what is up everyone? JD here. I hope you're doing well today. We're down in the garage, and as you can see, I have my KME here, and I went out on Etsy because one of the guys I've been watching, Blades and Fades, he resonates a little bit more with me on using the guided systems. You know, I think that is what he uses most heavily. And he talked about some of these upgrades that he had found for the knife. So I went ahead and ordered the lot. And I thought it'd be helpful today to actually go through like a little quick install with everyone. So let's go ahead and kick it off. Shout out to, and I'll try to link it, any issues that you have with fitment. He put a little note in here on trying to make it fit. So I have a top piece here to replace the wooden piece, which is going to be nice because I do plan to add a little piece of metal on here. I have an angle finder that I'd like to use, and it's magnetic, so I will find a piece that's going to work with that. That'll be low profile that I can add to it. We have this little piece here that is going to go on the tip. It's going to go on the guided piece here, so that'll be good for that. So that'll take care of everything on the bar. Let's go ahead and take the bar out for right now. So I'm gonna remove my stopper, and I'm rocking the whole thing. We'll remove the angle arm here. I'm gonna put the stopper over there so I don't lose track of that. Let's go ahead and set the base to the side, and we'll just kick it off with this because this should be the easiest thing. So it looks like you're gonna need Allen keys, and this looks like it just kind of unscrews. So this will be real easy here. This is the part that you tighten your stone on. So yeah, that's going to be really nice. It looks like it's a little uneven, but not this part, but I'm going to save all these parts. Actually, I'm going to put them in the bag as we go so I don't lose that. And then this looks like an Allen key. Let's just see if it's any of the bits that happen to be inside of, oh no, Allen key, not hex, sorry. My bad. Let's see here. Do I have any left in here? No, those are all hex. I swapped all those out. All right, so it looks like it's 332, guys. If you're wondering what size it is. Damn, I haven't pulled these out in so long. It's so tight in there. 332 to remove the wood cover. Ooh. There we go. A little snug, a little snug. All right, let's flush this up back here. And we'll start with these because I think that'll help us line it up. You don't need to over tighten this. This should once you get it tight, should be good to go. And then your clip here, you want to make sure that you put that back so that your stone is clamped here. And then you can reinstall that, and then reinstall your rod, your angle rod. Okay. I'll move this up so that it's facing upward, and then just gonna slightly tighten this down. You don't need to over tighten it again. This stuff is not under a lot of stress. There you go. Just a little tight, not too bad. So that takes care of everything with the angle rod. I'm gonna save all of the factory bits here in this package that it came in. Again, 332, remove that. I'm gonna put this back so I don't lose track of it. And then we'll continue on to the base, and then we'll reassemble everything when we get to that point. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the top rod here. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to potentially, I'm not quite sure how we're gonna get down to that. Oh, I see how we can do it. So we'll remove the, because all this needs to come off anyway. So we'll go ahead and remove the clamp. We'll remove the springs and spacers. And this will just slide out. There you go. This will just all slide out. Oops, I'm a little too close. There we go. All right, so you're gonna need a flathead. I said flathead, but I meant Phillips head. Oof. Make sure you have something that fits in there really well, guys. It doesn't feel like it was tapped in any way, shape, or form. It feels like they just kind of drilled it into the lower part. And you definitely are going to want something with a clean head. You're not going to want to put something that doesn't fit, that's going to cause it to strip. Okay, go ahead and get your new base, and they sent it with the screws so that I don't lose what came with this one. I'm just going to do the same thing here and just install it back into the wood base. And then once I have it finger tight, I'll just go down like 4 turns. And that should keep it nice and secure so you don't lose that. Let's grab this base here because it looks like they tapped it so that these will fit in there. These are bolts instead of screws, and I don't want to lose my factory hardware, so we'll go ahead and slide that in here and set that to the side. Sorry if my OCD is killing anybody out there. Yeah, they're very nicely tapped into the 3D print. And this feels very grippy, and it's going to be better for me ergonomically as well. All right, so let's go ahead and line up the hole, and we'll start with the back one because I think that one's going to be the hardest to reach. Are these steel? Beautiful. Magnet is holding tight. And we'll take that nearly down without tightening it. Once you like hit the base and it's sort of, yeah, stops, I would leave it there so that you can shift it around and adjust it so that you're centered. I think some spider washers on here might have been better to keep it from moving around, but we'll go tight without stripping. All right, so let's tighten that down, and then tighten this one down. That's as far as I'm comfortable going without feeling like I'm gonna strip or pull everything out. Feels nice and secure too, I like that. Okay, now we're gonna start with all of the parts that we need to install here for the back piece. So this definitely looks like it's replacing this one, and then the thinner, flatter one looks like it replaces the one up top here. So let's go ahead and remove this one. This will be really nice because it'll give us plenty of extra space. Yeah, this is definitely for your angle finder, and we'll throw that in there. Let's go ahead and get our rod back in place. So our rod, let me just check, make sure. Yeah, that's it. Looked like I didn't miss anything, did I? So yeah, I would put the part that sticks out, because that's how this one was. The part that stuck out went further forward. So we'll go ahead and install this. Yep, clearance is good. Oh, I don't have it on far enough though. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and get our clamp back in place. You want to set that like so on your clamp. And then we'll go ahead and put the spacer in there. That should, whoop, come on back here. Oh, I'm still not far enough on. Have mercy. Let's do this. It should close now. There we go. Yeah. It should close now. Let's go ahead. Whoops. So that we can get that spring on the back. Let's lock this part down to keep it from moving around. Actually, let me move my paper back in between the teeth. I use my paper there just to make sure. Yeah, that feels good. All right, so last part we're gonna install now is gonna be the spring. So make sure your spring is sitting on top of these little black feet. I don't think they're rubber. Go ahead and install this one so that the feet are facing towards the spring. And then you will want to add the tension that you need to be able to move this piece to open and close it. So, oh, there you go. Should be yay tight. You should be able to move this, and then that'll allow you to open and close. You might need to back it out a little bit. No, it's good. So that'll allow you to move it so that you can get your blade in there, and then the spring will help pull it back in place until you can tighten it down. All right. Oh, there you go. We're almost done, guys. Thank you for being patient with me. Go ahead and throw your base back on. Really? Yikes. Just spinning it around to make sure it is a snug fit. Just an FYI. Yeah, it's a very snug fit. Let me make sure this is tight. Yes, I can get it. Very snug fit. It feels like it's ribbed for her pleasure, so just keep that in mind. And then the last part of this is going to be reinserting your rod. That's what she said. And then you'll want to put your stop based on wherever you had it previously for stopping on the blade's edge. So this is a little low. So like depending on how far your edge is where you want your stops. How far you want it to go up, you'll adjust your stops for each blade. And that is everything that came with the kits. Very good, easy install. I saved all of my factory stuff and have completely converted to all the 3D printed hardware. This is nice because it actually keeps this in place a little bit better. So if you were worried about it moving, you probably can use it and not have it spin on you without having to hold the base. But I would advise that you hold the base just in case.